I think that was one of my favorite streams I've done on Twitch, is just making that super stupid guy in Fallout 4 and going around. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Food Day too. Wait, how can he be good at science and dumb? Is he just socially awkward? Alright, we got way too much shit on us. Let's unload some of this. Why don't I break down some of this garbage we don't need? I must have gone really long last time I streamed this, because usually I will break this stuff down off camera, off stream. Now let's tinker with our weapons. Let's upgrade that one. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Why can I not break down these other ones? Are they held up by my friends or something? Oop, wrong button. And let's just dump off anything extra we don't need. Did I just break things? There we go. I got all this extra medical stuff. I should go sell this, but I've been way too lazy to. Too much of a hoarder. When we die and somebody else takes over our spaceship someday, they'll be like, man, it was just crammed full of rotten food nobody ate. And yet, whenever we go into anywhere, I'm like, oh, I gotta steal all this free stuff. Like, I don't even drink purple berry wine. I have a problem. Trying to get our weight down because we're carrying so much of this junk. Okay, I think that's good. We can sell any junk when we go to a store.
I told him, oh, ha ha ha, that tickles. How odd. No, don't desist. I think I might like it. Further data collection is required for accurate assessment.
Did I walk into something, Sam? What the hell's going on?
Scanning for C2547. Grade rated contaminants.
Good work, Sam.
Thank you, customer. Warning! Raptidon claws carry bacteria and have the potential to cause organic death due to massive amounts of blood loss. Service cancellation request processing.
We can have space Thanksgiving up here with all the stuff I got in my locker. I don't think I have any turkey, but oops, that's the wrong one. That's the gun one. I got Spacer's Chaw. Kids love that. Alright, let's go back to Terra 2, Byzantium. This is all for the guy who got all those little sprats and named them.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
I like Nyoka. She's a pretty good companion. We will even take her on this bit, since we're just doing a small mission here. If they make a sequel to this, I hope they put robot plays in, like in Red Dead when you go to the theater. I would love to have one where you could boo or cheer for robots doing pseudo Shakespeare of the future. Sorry, I had to mute my mic a second because I had to use a Q-tip. You ever use a Q-tip? You're like, oh, that feels good. I was like, I didn't want to make those noises into the mic. What's going on? That's creepy. Alright, let's go help this man find his sprats. His Days of the Life type sprats. Wait, let's see if that one lady, the asshole lady's in the retiree section yet. Hey, Eccentric, how goes it? A space howdy to you too. Getting ready for space Thanksgiving. Everybody dance now.
What's up?
I'm glad to hear you're doing good.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
What a cool ship.
Nothing wrong.
Whoever rides around on that ship must be super cool.
Everything's running.
Woo!
Heavy machinery for 2 hours after application.
The dissidents actually took over the refinery. I can't believe it.
And then the chairman shot their space shuttle down with a Hammersmith grenade launcher. Incredible.
Are you two talking about the new Dissident Hunter adaptation?
Oh, I thought they were talking about the dissidents we helped on that one place. You took 3 flaws?
I tell you what.
I think we only have one, the one where we're scared of raptidons.
Rizzo's
All right,
not
how does
allowed.
this sound?
How do I get to this shit, Lord?
Out with it, you wretched contraption!
Ooh.
Does nothing in this city work anymore?
Well, we're here. Let us sell. Oh, we don't have anything there. Oh my god, I got all these mods. I should have been putting these on guns. I turned down the falling one. I got offered the falling one. Alright, let's go get those little sprats. Let's save them so he can put on his space plays again. Dr. Wells is going to think people from the past are very scatterbrained. How we run off after every little thing we run into. And very violent. I don't know if that would be a totally wrong assumption of him, though. Not every challenge needs to be solved with a gun. That sounds like a challenge for a gun. He didn't work very hard. It's right here. Cupid of the laboratory? That sounds creepy. I hope he doesn't make him sex. You get over here! I need you for a creepy scientist, man. I don't know if I have any non-lethal methods. Get over here. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go, buddy? You going there? A little help team. I mean, I could shoot them all, but I feel like that would be very wrong. Here's all your dead sprats back. Shh. Very, very
Going
quiet.
silent.
I think that's the dead one we saw before. He was the one that had the fancy name. Out of my way, nerds. Don't ruin this for me, robot.
System. Beginning security patrol.
Damn it! I guess that robot's not a patron of the arts. Uh-oh. Where are the other markers? Hello? I'm casting for all sprat. Where are you stupid sprat? Yoink! Now I gotta... They'll be like, is that a sprat in your pocket or are you happy to see me? Both. Oh, it's attacking my boulder! Alright, let's get him back to that scientist dude. He's gonna be overjoyed if I can figure out how to get out of here. Acropolis District. Oh, we don't have the stuff to unlock that. Kinda wish I would have put more skill points into lockpicking. Eat my dick,
Big mistake.
robot.
Sentry mode activated.
That's the last of them.
It's like, why is Nyoka shooting into his buttocks? Leave him alone. Sam is the best. I don't remember us having a cut like this to load coming down. Does that mean this is a bigger deal than I thought this mission was? I thought it was just for some space loser. I saw online that somebody put up a video where they claimed that they speed ran this in 13 minutes. It's like, I want to watch this, but I can't watch that until I beat the game. Classic fan dance. Hey, nerd. Good news.
Any luck finding my sprats?
I have them all.
Truly? Why, this is marvelous! Oh, dear, it looks like some of my darlings have suffered violent misfortune. Nevertheless, it's good to have them back. Thank you for your help. I'm afraid I can't spare much, but I hope you'll accept this. Now, I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence.
Wait, those weren't just your personal rats? They were work rats? Name one after Sam.
I'll sue every technician and employee who's ever touched this damned device. Don't they know who I am? This is all so very beneath me.
Yes, don't you know, vending machine, who he is? He's the velvet suit dude. Oh, Nyoka, we can level her up with a perk. Give her stand your ground. Stand your ground! All hell seen all day. Alonso explained that the tour consists of... Oh, I don't even know if I want to do that. Locating a series of beacons, the first of which lies somewhere in Byzantium. Let's see how easy this one is. I don't know if I want to go on a wild goose chase or not. Out of my way, nerds.
Oh, for the good old days when you could see.
This is for the Exploration Club. Sam, you have a brother! Oh, maybe they're not on talking terms. Sorry, I wasn't trying to make it awkward for you.
Welcome, intrepid adventurer, to Prosperity Plaza, where the shops never close. Now, make your way to the bustling region of Emerald Vale. Prepare to be dazzled by the Vale's breathtaking lava flows. Rated the third most impressive in Halcyon.
CNP Borston Baked Beans.
Alright, Emerald Vale, here we come. Do you think he broke this open by dusting too much? Whoa, dude.
If I spit, think I can hit that mechanic?
Dance with me. Come on. Felix would dance. Hey, Captain Rhodes, how are you? Come on, Yoka, dance. Oops, wrong button. I was playing Red Dead the other day, so now I'm using Red Dead controllers. They're trying to use the controls for Red Dead. Oh, give me just a moment. I gotta take care of something. We'll start the trip there, and then while it's loading, I'll go take care of it. I don't know where my phone is, but I can hear it going off. I'll be right back. See, he's really showing off his top hat so he can fit in with the bunnies. Sorry about that, I had to throw something in the dryer. The scavenger hunt continues.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain. Remember that you are not insured.
What do you think the survivors here? Well, I guess any of the survivors would be people from that dissident group. They'd like us. Unless there was somebody that was hiding behind like a, you know, under a table or something when the whole horror happened. I'm back for a scavenger hunt. And they just get trauma when they see us come through. Well, just my guy, actually. The other two weren't a part of us then. All right, Mr. Moon. How far away is that? I guess that's the nearest fast travel spot. We'll just jump over there, save ourselves a little bit of a trip. And that way we don't have to awkwardly walk through Edgewater and meet eyes with anybody who knows about our wonderful deeds. I saw that Steam's got their like Black Friday Thanksgiving sale going already. I might actually get around to finally getting City Skylines because it's like $7 or $8. I don't think we have to go to the community center. I think we go around it. That's probably what I sound like when I'm waking up. I'm not a morning person. I don't know if I'm familiar. I don't think I'm familiar with Sir Digby Chicken Caesar. If we free all the other colonists, I wonder if they're going to ask why we were free for like a year before them. Well, you see, I had to go chase this monkey-like thing, and I had to go do a scavenger hunt. And then I met a bratty girl who was mad at her parents, so we had to go take care of that. Oh man, that looks cool. No, 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 no. Felix, you didn't jump kick him. Show him who's boss.
Object is soon to be backless.
Here I come.
Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
We hope you've enjoyed your trek across the breathtaking landscape of Emerald Vale, Terra 2's most fertile settlement and future breadbasket of Halcyon. Take a moment to enjoy this vista with a can of Spacer's Choice Saltuna before you make your way to Mighty Scylla, Halcyon's biggest asteroid.
Congo? Alright, let's get back to the... Let's get back to the ship. Was the asteroid where the sublight has that base now that we took over for them? I wish I was better at remembering stuff. When they talk, I kind of like phase out sometimes. I remember seeing Congo in the theater. The highlight of that is Bruce Campbell's in the beginning, and then he dies, and it was all downhill after that. It wasn't my kind of movie. In fact, I think Bruce posted a picture of that like last week or something. Not of me being disappointed by the movie. That'd be creepy and humorous, though. I'm guessing that was one of the movies one of my friends talked me into going to see.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
I would like to know that myself, Ada. I think you are. Yeah, that movie was not so good.
Captain. How can I be of assistance? Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Oh, baby, I function fully. Know what I mean? Alright, let's go all the way out to Scylla. Wait, we gotta go to both of them?
Destination reached. Scylla.
Oh, that was pretty quick. Speaking of disappointing movies, though it's a much better movie than that, I thought Castaway was really disappointing. Maybe it's because I had too high of expectations. I remember seeing that in the theater. I remember seeing that in the theater, sitting next to my friend's girlfriend. And every time the plane in that movie would like jump because of the storm, she'd like jump in her seat or like grab the armrest. And I wanted to be like, chill, woman! Tom Hanks is fine. I saw him on The Late Show last night. He survives this. It's just a movie. Which probably shows how fun I am to hang out with. It's all make-believe. Oh, this is one of the first places we came to. That would have been a much better ending if it had been a satellite phone. I think my problem is, like, I hoped it was going to be something cool like Swiss Family Robinson and all about surviving, and it was like half about that, and the other half was about dealing with lost love, and I was like, I'm bored by the rest of it. Is this gonna get me killed? Let's save this a quick second to find out. If only real life worked that way with stupid stuff.
Scylla is our colony's big
Oh, detective.
I tried to get back, I couldn't get back in time. You'd think we'd have a space helmet we could put on. Or maybe there isn't, I don't know that. That's one happy skeleton. I got my antibiotics. A little late for you, Skelly.
Scylla is our colony's busiest mining settlement. But don't take our word for it. Ask one of the hundreds of proud Hephaestus miners going about their work right now. You're in for a real treat, because our last stop takes us to a charming little village outside Stellar Bay, located on Terra 1.
Why was the other place on this asteroid marked as a place to go, though, for the mission? Unless both of them have a beacon? Fuck your barrel.
I've been waiting for this!
Body bag required. Object is tuned to be speckless.
Oh, Felix is gonna get jealous. Oh,
Still got it!
Sam killed them all. I was gonna have him kick one too, Felix, but Sam took care of it. I wonder if they're gonna let us into like the top of the exploration thing when we come back. It's gonna be like around the world in 80 days where we got a fancy club for exploration. I would just like the idea of bringing the robot and Felix into a gentleman's club. Like of gentlemen, not of a strip club. Gentlemen's clubs sure have changed over a couple hundred years. Now that scene needs to be in a time travel movie. Oh, we just need a gentleman's club. Oh no, what's going on in here? Rupert, avert your eyes! But Rupert does not avert his eyes.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
They better not be drinking my booze.
You ever notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family from The Masked Marketeer?
Okay, but who's Sam?
Come on, Ellie, Sam ain't people. I guess he can be Chairman Rockwell on that one cameo appearance.
I heard they had an automech read those lines because the actors were afraid of offending the chairman. And what about me?
A scion of Byzantium turned to banditry? You've got to be the masked marketeer.
Felix is just trying to get into your
Like what I did with
pants.
the place?
Shut up, Felix. Never say Sam's not a person.
Good to see you, boss.
He's more of a person than you'll ever be. Half the time I walk to the wrong end of the ship. All right, computer, computer? Compliance. Let's get the fuck out of here. To Terra 1 we go. Ooh. Guess it doesn't matter where we land here. I think they said Stellar Bay.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
You know what, Felix? Because you said Sam wasn't a person, you don't even get to come down here. That is awesome, Steve. I didn't even try doing that. The amount of detail they put into this game for little things like that and conversations is so awesome. And now that Microsoft owns them, I would think they're going to make a sequel to this. And with how well it's done. I just hope it's not an Xbox exclusive, because that's part of the reason Microsoft bought that company. Because nobody was buying or making exclusives for them. I think this proves too how wrong Bethesda was not to have Obsidian make, you know, a sequel or a game after Fallout 4. Like, it didn't have to be a sequel to Fallout 4, but they did so good with New Vegas. Bethesda's like, nope, we'd rather shit in our own face than let somebody else make games that are better than us because it shows how crappy ours are. I don't think this is the place to go.
Tell a dirty joke.
Command not recognized.
Fine. Tell any joke.
Please repeat the instruction.
Get screwed, Sam.
Request is invalid.
Ah, that's pretty good, Sam. He doesn't want to sleep with you, Ellie, because you're a skank. I love you. Can I jump off of here? Check me out. This guy still, he was all like, well, I'm just going to talk to my mom a little bit, and then I'm going to go. Nope, you are whipped by your mom, son. Yeah, that's just insane with Bethesda. Imagine being so stupid and full of yourself that rather than let a company who's made you a ton of money make you more money, you're like, nope, we don't want anyone to show us up. We're just going to make a Fallout 76 Online thing. Their greed did too. I don't think I've ever seen a company go downhill that quickly. Like, YouTube's gone downhill massively, but they took more time. Bethesda went the whole hold my beer route of just ruining everything out of greed.
Reminds me of the crew cabin on one of my first ships.
Deploying odor neutralizing aerosol spray now.
Guess what, dude? Check this out. Are you a bad guy?
Sanitization incoming.
He gets rid of those pesky stains. Do you have a grenade launcher, Ellie?
I got him!
Pretty cool fan move right there.
Fun.
Oh, the world's worst guard. I think I'm burning. Hey, guy.
news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Do you need an arm, buddy? Ha ha! Too soon? Maybe too soon. I was playing 7 Days to... The fire thing made me think I was playing 7 Days to Die with my friend Lauren last week. Oh, here's a dipshit. That's nothing to do with that. And there are torches in the game, and I thought I would run up there and just bop her with a torch for fun and be like, hey! But apparently it set her on fire and she died. I felt so bad. She was so mad at me. I'm like, sorry, no. Who would have thought a torch would burn you to death? What is this place? Slow motion reload. Oh shit. Good job, team. Who are these guys? Oh, they're MSI soldiers. I think they got jumped here because they were all dead here. We were fighting marauders. Hi.
They were coming real close to eating me. I'm Lenora. You, what are you doing out here? Not that I'm complaining, but I figure only marauders and animals roam around.
I'm doing what I want. I'm my own man. I'm looking for people to save, of course. We're rescue squad.
Well, shit. Today's your lucky day, I guess. Thanks for the help. I've got to pick up some things from the bay, but I run a little stand near Fallbrook. Next time you need supplies, stop by, you hear?
No. I almost left her there. I didn't even see her at first. Oh man, these are some big sprats. You're not going to go back to Fallbrook? You're just going to stay here where everyone's dead?
I'll see you on the road sometime.
Yeah. These are mine. You have to be my Wookiee. You owe me a life debt. You can never talk. You must only make Wookiee noises. On the plus side, you don't have to shave if you don't want to. I think the ones we ran by, I think we killed those earlier. They're not gonna miss a bypass shunt. They're just a bunch of stupid animals. Eat it, animals!
Here we go! Just like that. Didn't even get our hands dirty.
Alright, hopefully the final beacon.
Welcome to Terra 1, the most Earth-like world in Halcyon. Take a moment to admire the triumph of civilization over nature. And while you're at it, say hello to the local settlers. We hope you've enjoyed this guided tour across the wonders of Halcyon. Please return to the Bureau of Exploration for a special prize.
Hello, settler. Ooh, alright, let's look at that special prize. How much you bet is going to be something very lame? Where the hell's my ship at? Can I get on the landing pad? You know what? The other thing we ought to try and do is the chairman's office is in Byzantine. Maybe we should just go up there and schedule a meeting with him. I'm guessing they're not going to let us in at this point, but I don't know. The board, I think, likes us for some reason. We've killed or screwed over enough people that for some reason they don't like. Like that one lady who was a bitch in Byzantine that we told should go to retirement place. They like that move for some reason. Ah, Thanksgiving vodka. The best. I'm thankful for being drunk. Nothing more American than Thanksgiving vodka.
Sam, did you clean my quarters? I couldn't find anything this morning.
Customer order, clean my quarters. Processed and added to the schedule. Please respond in affirmative to approve this service request.
Stop! I just put everything back.
Thank you. Service confirmed.
Next ship, I'm asking for a door that locks.
Felix probably took all her stuff. He's probably wearing it. Where the hell's our ship at? Felix, if the doors don't lock, Felix probably opens them at night and watches her sleep. I bet every morning when she gets up, he's like, hey, you want to see some drop kicks? And he just does some in the back, hold. Come on, you want to watch me do drop kicks? No, I'm okay, Felix. I wish I could tell Felix that now. Felix, girls love watching drop kicks.
Crew report. Nyoka is drunk. Surprise.
Ooh. Why you gotta be a narc there, Ada? Can I get a drink? You're not Nyoka. You're Felix. Where's Nyoka? She's supposed to be... Oh. Hey, Elle.
Something on your mind?
Sam, this is not your room.
Big messes, huge messes, murder, giant messes. Leave it to Sam.
Wait, where did this dead... Oh, that's Nyoka. That doesn't look comfortable. Strike with this and you'll feel it going up your arms and into your shoulders. Never once let me down, Nyoka. Damn, girl doesn't know how to hold her liquor. Alright, let's get that prize. And she's not even just a little bit drunk. I gotta go to Terra? Oh yeah, Byzantine. I forgot that was on Terra too.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain. Please avoid damaging
Damaging what now?
yourself or others while you are out.
probably because I left her with Felix on here. She probably didn't want to put up with Felix, so she started drinking more. I can't say I blame her. Alright, come on, Moon Squad. That's actually, they're kind of like me at a concert. I just stand here and enjoy it. I'm not a very demonstrative person.
Organic, vegan, handmade, gluten-free.
You vegan? No! He's trying to make me eat vegan things. I only like to eat things that have souls. That's where I get my power from.
Spacer's Choice tartar sauce.
You, sir, are a fabulous negotiator.
Oh, don't get me started, my dear fellow. You are most certainly the master of this art.
Ha! Look at us, at it again already.
Oh, they seem like a fun gang. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Order yours today. I hope this game shows more companies that there's still a big market for single-player RPGs.
Oh, it's you. I suppose you're here to collect your prize. Hmm? I really do have the worst luck. When I gave you this job, I never expected you'd be so damned competent.
Story of my life. Everyone thinking I'm... what?
The tour's not real, friend. Board shut it down years ago due to unacceptably high rates of fatalities. So I greased a few palms and got the tour up and running again. I outfitted every beacon with a recording device. Live footage of dim-witted mercenaries dying in gruesome ways across Halcyon. Oh, imagine the ratings.
Actually, you have a better idea for a TV show than that other guy that we tried out for. That's not... There's no way this is legal, is it?
Why the hell shouldn't it be legal? I filed the appropriate paperwork. I paid my dues. Look, never mind. Just take your reward and get out of my hair. One certified explorer's hat, courtesy of the Bureau of Exploration, with my compliments.
Your compliments are kind of moody. I'd like to imagine he didn't hear that noise and he just heard us making that noise. Alright, so let's look at our inventory first. I want to see my hat. I'm Crocodile Space Dundee. What's it got? +1 perception? For exploring the great and dangerous vistas of the galaxy, or just looking like you do. I'm going to accidentally sell that hat. I want to keep my top hat, though. And there's no way that... No, you stay a Moonhead.
Hey, welcome back.
Oh, and we got to upgrade, too. Alright, let's get another perk. Range attacks inflict -1 armor rating for 10 seconds can stack up to 10 times. Well, let's try that one. So that's why they had that one just outside the air thing. Ooh, a model spaceship. It's perfect for collector or just a child that dreams of adventures. I would never steal. Cool, we got a model ship. Hello, who's in there? We may actually get our dream of being a TV star, right? If they show the episode where we don't die. Even though our other audition didn't go so well. Who are you?
Welcome to the Bureau of Exploration. We're not currently offering any tours.
Did I talk to that guy before? Or did I just walk by him every time? So I feel bad. Though maybe that's better. Like if I would have had that job, I would have wanted people not to talk to me. For a second there, I got worried. Textures?
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man. I'd have to request a counter waiver, and you know how dreadful the paperwork is.
Don't I ever, my dear fellow? Why, I spent 3 hours...
Spacer's Choice free-sliced bread. It tastes fresh because it was.
Are you the Grim Reaper? So what mission are we on now? City in the Star. Yeah, because I don't care about this one with Clive, and we haven't really gone after the science weapon. Phineas has an associate who can help you locate Mr. Clark, the person who works on the Byzantium docks. Wait, should we do that first, or see if we can go see the chairman?
I only wish they would.
How did we get to the chairman's office? Ugh, out of my way, fat robot.
What's done is a Bachman.
Now that he's posted at the HHC, he's too good for the rest of us grunts.
Maybe we lose some of his gear in the sewers. That'll take it down.
You guys are rude.
Sam, have you been washing my clothes?
Affirmative.
Now I look like a banker or a dentist.
Teeth cleaning request processed. Plaque removal with a product trial of Pep You Up floss scheduled.
Next time we visit a garbage heap, your history.
Why y'all gotta be so mean to Sam? I'm pretty sure the chairman's thing is right behind us. I don't know if we looked into this section or not, though, before.
So, how many times have you seen terror on Monarch?
Halcyon Parcel Service. Wait, is this Planet Express? I hope there's a Professor Farnsworth here.
The Emerald Vale plant is back to full production. There's something to be thankful for.
I'm afraid I can't help you at the moment. Have a prosperous day.
Surprise! Waiting in line is a very important part of our society. Excuse me, pardon me.
As you were.
The Emerald Vale plant is back to full production.
Can you help me?
Something to be thankful for.
Well, you're getting an early start on the day's parcels, aren't you?
Yes?
Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service. Deliveries guaranteed within standard margins of accuracy.
What exactly do you do here? That's a dumb question.
Halcyon Parcel Service is the most dependable parcel delivery service in the colony. You might even say we're part and parcel of Halcyon's commercial enterprise. That's just a little parcel joke.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, I guess Blue Lips could be blowing a smurf, or maybe she's not getting enough oxygen to her head. So if someone needed a package delivered, they'd like come here?
Nope, just parcels. We don't deal in packages.
What? What's the difference?
It's very technical. Halcyon Parcel Service strictly adheres to the standards and definitions of packaging as outlined by the Executive Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. We can ship all the parcels you want. But if I start shipping packages, I could get into some real trouble. Handcuffs and hard labor trouble.
Honey, but who's going to take care of my package? Farewell. Hey, Sam, see if you can fit in there. That'd be hilarious. I imagine him putting one foot in there and wrecking it, and then we just walk out awkwardly with it still wrapped around his foot. We're going to run up and go see the chairman's office. Hopefully, I should save it before that just in case. And then after that, we'll go see the good doctor. And that reminds me when I used to do film festivals, standing in line at the post office to mail out DVD screeners to people.
Rizzo's knock you out.
Acropolis District.
The Acropolis District is off limits. Move along.
I wasn't Mind if I take a breather? I'm pretty tired hollering around all these bits.
You could have asked me, you know.
Shut up, bitch.
What in the law's name are you on about?
These 2,543 bits I have weighing me down all day. Why don't you just hold them for me?
Sure. Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis District.
That's more like it. Check me out. I belong here. Check out, huh?
Never could have handled the desk job.
I think I might have wasted over $2,000.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk.
Not without signing a waiver.
I don't have the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale key to unlock it. Hopefully they remember this later on. I'm saving it right now. Just in case this leads me somewhere I shouldn't go. Lest it become Fallout New Vegas all over again. When I accidentally went down into Mr. House's place where he had his bed. sure I'm not the only person who did that. When you're in the lucky whatever, the casino, and you find that thing on the wall, and you're like, hey, what's this? And then you unlock it, and then everyone gets mad. And then I ran down into the elevator to hide, and I ended up down by Mr. House, and I was like, oh, what's this? What's this computer do? And then he popped out of his little chamber, and he was not happy. Oh, we don't have enough things to hack it. Somebody left their stimulation and their pet pills there. They were waiting to have a good time. Hello? Well, that guard better remember, because I'm sure we have to come back here at some point. I like that not every challenge needs to be solved by a gun. They can, what was it, solved through negotiation or something, or big hammers. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer them in the morning. Yoka's getting hammered right now. It's time for our own Thanksgiving parade. Come on, boys and girl. This is the world's worst parade. You're supposed to walk down the parade route, not drunkenly from side to side. What you looking at?
I was so looking forward to that new program by Alonso Villejos. I can't believe it's been canceled.
People in the future don't know small talk. She didn't even say hi or talk about the weather. I don't care about what TV shows you watch, lady. I don't know you.
My dear fellow, you know...
That's a term I should use more. Like, how often do you get the chance to talk to someone like that? My dear fellow.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once? Nothing wrong.
Don't you love romantic walks by the open sewer? Hey, Ellie, would you like to go on a romantic walk by the open sewer? Do you have a spaceship on your... Oh, no. I'm not checking out your crotch. It's like maybe a spaceship belt. Wait, what the hell? Who are you?
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Oh, I already talked to Phineas. That's why I was on Byzantine, because he told me to come meet this person. I got so distracted by everything else that I saw. I'm going to be a teenage girl. I'm going to roll my eyes to the side dramatically. Ugh.
Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you?
Yep. Why do you sound so surprised? I'm a real adventurer.
Nothing, it's just... I thought you'd be taller.
I am taller.
Anyway, let's not get hung up on that. The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
Who the hell's the Phoenix?
Yeah, that's my code name for... You know, our mutual friend.
Maybe you should have fucking told me that beforehand. If you make up your own damn secret code and don't let me know who you're talking about, I'm not gonna know. Professor Big Dick and Little Kid, they went to the Smurf shop. I don't know what you're talking about. What's your code name? Is it dipshit?
Oh. I'm Golden Eagle.
Check, dipshit. Do I have a code name? Oh, I don't know if I should ask this, but do I?
Yeah. I named you Cuckoo.
Is this supposed to be cuckoo? Oh no, I just cucked myself. No way, I'm the Golden Eagle. You get to be cuckoo. Like a cuckoo clock. You're cuckoo.
That doesn't even make... Fine. Fine.
Does this mean I'm supposed to have one too?
Shut up, Elle.
Fine, but make it a really good one.
Let's go with Rufus Hummingbird.
That's a good one.
Forget it. Codenames are for amateurs anyway.
Shut up, Rufus.
Too late. I've already marked it off. Can't just go reassigning code names. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right?
Who?
I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Alright, cuckold. There's gotta be some way to catch the minister somewhere less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Aww. Why am I here if you can't get me into the minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Seems like you failed at that so far. That's debatable. Oh, snap.
Ha ha. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
I said tip. How exactly did you get involved in all of this anyway, cuckold?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct. The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
I don't study them because they're for the birds. But I'm going to use my science to be like, when they die off, it's a sign that something's wrong. Like a canary in a coal mine.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Are you on mushrooms? I've been thinking hard about the things I don't see. Like what, lady?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
I don't know. I mean, I've been frozen. I've been a popsicle for 70 years. I guess it seems a little strange.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
That actually does seem pretty normal if you know anything about corporations.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
Some places actually read them. I used to work at a place where me and my friend were in the break room, and they had all these little cards for employees to be like, what can you suggest? And I got bored, so I grabbed a bunch of them and gave him a bunch of them. We wrote all kinds of weird and stupid things. Like, one was like, do I have to wear pants to work? And then at the end of the day, he was going to throw them away. I was like, no, put them in the box. That'll mail to corporate. And I didn't think anything more about it. And then a week later, the boss was like, can we have a talk? Because all the people at corporate read those things and were mad. Fucking idiots. She wants to know how things got messy. And?
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign. But that just seemed to worry people. Like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Not honestly, it doesn't. Isn't that how things go on around Halcyon? I mean, haven't you noticed, lady?
Except that's not how they go. At least that's not how they're supposed to go in Byzantium. The whole episode made me wonder. If they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Could you feed me a cookie? I would like that. Alright. Thanks.
Good hunting, Golden Eagle.
No problem, cuckold. Dr. Rufus, are you ready? Oh, god damn it. A little close. So we're going to go speak to Minister Clark. He may be hard to reach, but he's apparently been hoarding the colony's reserves of dimethyl sulfoxide. Which the doctor needs, I guess, to wake people up or something. That means it's 2 methyls. Remember that, Ellie.
Fancy clear.
What's up, rich people? What you talking about? Oh, they're just staring at each other. You spilled some gold on your face. Were you eating it? Oh, sorry. Like this hillbilly's just staring at us. He doesn't understand fashion.
Is Matthew still drinking?
Uh-oh. What's up, nerds?
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
I'm here for Minister Clark.
That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Was the minister expecting a delivery?
Minister Clark's a private man, and you're asking too many questions.
Farewell. Alright, let's go pick up a package from the parcel place. I could probably just jump the fence and go in the backyard. But we'll play his game. Wait, is this the bar where that one guy died? I don't know anything about that. It's what they do here for fun, swim in an open sewer. That guy's still at that vending machine trying to get his stuff. This isn't where the parcel delivery service is. Once this loads in, I'm going to switch controllers a second, since one of the batteries is going down. Let's see if I can remember. That's not what I meant to do. I think in this game you probably can kill most of the people. Oh, is this the back door of it? Hey. Next. How may I help you? Oh, Sarah, I've got your package right here. Next. I'm going to use that line on the next lady.
I'm afraid I can't help you at the moment. Have a prosperous day.
A fine day for parcel pickups, isn't it? How may I be of assistance?
Have a good night, Steve. Thanks for hanging out, man. You have a parcel waiting for Clark, Minister Clark.
We do, in fact, have a parcel here for a Mr. Clark, Minister.
I'm here to pick up the minister's parcel.
You're not an official member of the Halcyon Parcel Service team. That means you'll have to sign a release form.
Sure. How do I sign it?
Oh, I'd have to submit a request for a release form, and then wait for a receipt for my request of a release form. Then you'd have to make an appointment.
How long does that usually take?
Couldn't say. We've got a backlog, and I'm planning on retiring in the next 35 years, but I could give my successor a memo on your behalf.
Do you need a printing press too, like that culted? You gotta be kidding me, Olivia. Or Olive.
You're welcome to lodge a complaint in our suggestion box. Actually, no. We're still waiting on our delivery of a new suggestion box.
The minister's here in Byzantium. I'll make the delivery and you're free to take the credit.
You do that? Wow. Hey, you know, a positive review from the minister would go a long way in my semi-monthly employment audit. Here's your parcel to be delivered to Mr. Clark, Minister. Law speed.
I'm gonna rub my dick on it. I'm glad we ran into this place earlier. So I knew that we could come back to it. I mean, obviously it would have shown up on the mini-map anyway. I like, too, how she didn't really seem to care that we came in through the back door. Maybe she likes it. It would have been hilarious to open the package in front of her. Drop some of the stuff we don't need or just leave some of the packaging on the side.
I tell you what, we'll change the font in our contracts as per your request. If you'll replace the landscaping around your offices as per ours.
How unprofessional. His fonts weren't good on his contract. Never do business with a man with crappy fonts.
Your best find this week. Go.
I wish we could talk Minister Clark into going into retirement too. Everyone. Hey, the retirement center is great. You're missing out. They're wasting your taxpayer money on it. Better get in on it before people find out.
There's nothing to see here. Move along.
There's lots of things to see.
Chasing us off already? This feels familiar.
Ma'am, please don't cause a scene.
I want you to know I'm holding back for your sake.
Settle down, Dr. Rufus.
Do you have any actual business here, or?
Delivery for the minister.
Yeah? Let's see it.
Check out my package. Ha-ha!
Looks like your papers are in order. All right. Go on through.
I go where I want. I don't know, maybe a couple years from now, maybe not even that long, I think it would be awesome to do a run-through with a really dumb character where we can't persuade anybody to do anything. That would have been fun to see that be a disaster. Hello, corporate technician.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
For what? Time to snoop. Why does he have Meg picks in his bathroom? Ooh, he's got a nice little food area here. I guess it's good to be minister. Woo! You guarding the refrigerator, sir?
Rumor has it someone's pulling doubles until the retirement district is, repaired.
Somebody broke the retirement district. Who could have it been? Good luck, trooper. That must be the side door you can probably sneak in if you jump the fence. What are you stopping in front of her for? Do you like her, Sam? She's not a robot.
That autobank better have all its certifications in order.
You don't ever tell Sam what he ought to do. I'll go all Edgewater on you. Mr. Clark, I've got a parcel. Wait, I can take these, okay? You think that's preparing us for a fight? There's a little bit of ammo? Not a lot, though.
How did you get in here?
Ooh. Hi, I'm on TV, Mom. Hello.
You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
I'm delivering a parcel, you dipshit.
So this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Cut the crap. I'm here for the dimethyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else would it be? I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I don't know if our chemicals are here, but this guy is definitely not.
Will that be all, then?
I have records that you're proving you've been, or that prove you've been hoarding dimethyl sulfoxide.
Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
Wait, what? Back up and tell me what you're talking about.
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name. But this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Why would he go through all this trouble?
How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will?
If it's dirty, it's a job for Sam.
It's filthy indeed, my mechanical friend. Rife with the worst sort of corruption. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
I wasn't so sure about the idea, but once Sam gave his vote of confidence, I can't say no to that. The HHC headquarters?
Halcyon Holdings Corporation, the collective of companies that run the colony together. Allegedly in partnership with the Earth Directorate and appointed Minister of Earth.
Okay, let's focus. How do I get to the HHC headquarters?
Via the Acropolis district, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street.
We got through that.
There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Once I get into the Acropolis district, then what?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
What used to be your office?
Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense.
How did you manage to hang on to your access card?
The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
In your butthole? Ew.
I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here. There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles.
All right. Well, thanks for your help.
Wait. Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
There, if I remember correctly from the earlier stuff we did, there have been no Earth messages that have come through to the general public. They've only come through to, like, the top of the Halcyon Company. Maybe Rockwell's been making sure no one else sees them? Hey, DTK, how you doing? Oh, awesome. I hope you enjoy it later. What's on the cartridge, Minister Clark?
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
You're awful trusting for a guy who's been locked in his own house for years.
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash.
I don't know if it's a good plan. How long will it take?
Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat.
Well, it's, but if it works, it'll be worth it, I guess.
Perhaps there is hope after all. And now, I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis district.
I don't even think I trust you. Somebody had a spat playing a game. I want to steal that book, but I don't want the guards out coming down on us. Let's all hide here. Thanks, DTK. Hope you have a good night. Yeah, this game has been outstanding. If I hadn't been so busy with work over the last week or two, I probably would be done with it because I wanted to play it more, but just been busy with work stuff. Should we take bets on how well this goes? So I'm guessing we have to sneak in there. Not alert Chairman Rockwell. Where the hell am I? Oh no! I meant to do that. Thank God he didn't die. I was just trying to turn around a little bit to see better. Does this key card work over here, or is it going to be over the front door? No, it's going to be the front door. Gravity, my oldest foe. So we meet again. Just walking in with our guns drawn like regular corporate officers. Rizzo's Rangers versus Spacer's Choice. Check this out. That's a nice chandelier they got.
Sparkling.
Even Sam approves. Nice balls.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals. If you'd like to make an appointment, please request an application form. If you'd like to request an application form, please make an appointment.
What are we doing here, buddy?
Move along.
Are you talking to the conveyor belt or me? This seems like a situation that could go really bad. Hello.
State your business.
Kicking ass.
Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only.
That's me. Is this official enough for you? We'll show him the minister's card.
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
You better be joking.
I'm not authorized to employ humor on the job, sir. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Don't make me get you a printing press. How about you just save us both the trouble and let me through, man? Come on.
I was going to suggest that myself. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms.
The system works. Mighty fine of you.
Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
No prop humor? I understand. Hi.
Rumor has it someone's pulling doubles until the retirement district is repaired.
Quickly, rip the gold off of the elevator. Shove it into your pockets. Hi, can I see the chairman, please?
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery.
Exactly what you do here, Percival.
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Any chance I could meet... Oh, no. Exciting. So very exciting.
The art of arranging stationery is a never-ending source of joy and satisfaction. Will there be anything else?
Can I knock it all on the ground? Oh. Out of my way, nerds. Can you open the door for me, Percival?
How may I be of assistance? Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Yeah, you already told me, dude. Can I meet with the chairman?
Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
Is there a non-violent way to solve this? Oh, there we go. I forgot about the guy's office. I was about to start shooting everybody.
Excuse me, just a moment. Is there something I can do for you? I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
You should get back to your desk. I saw someone eyeing your stationery.
What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
Whatever, Percival. I go where I want.
Disorder detected. Minimal.
Welcome, Chairman Rock. Well, let's, I don't have Hack 100. View priority message. The rough cut of the presentation is prepped to play. The PR department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basics. Halcyon is on the brink of starvation. The board's scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to the lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. You see, the current version is when you print your key card for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. And yes, before you ask, the dimethyl sulfoxide has been delivered here. It's waiting for your sign-off on the broad strokes, so I wanted to make sure you saw it. Don't worry, I'll make sure it gets properly edited. Let's print that.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
I don't know about you, but I'm all for living fast and dying young.
You can get the chance to do that, apparently. Do we have anything we can eat that'll get our hack skill up more? Let's see, character. It's hack. No, hack's not under tech skills. It's under sneak skills. It's 88. We need 100. This is where I should have paid more attention to all these. Body attributes +1. Let's see, did that make any difference? Nope, that didn't make any difference at all. Let's, Shit, we're gonna send Minister Clark's message to Earth. Hopefully that's not gonna be a bad thing. Personnel files. Subject, what's taking so long? Percival! How long does it take to clear out an abandoned office? Toss Clark's belongings into the streets of Byzantium. For all I care, he's not using them. Just get my office expansion done before I return. I'm tired of staring at that hole in the wall, and for law's sake, do something about that doom and gloom presentation. We have the brightest minds in Halcyon working in our public relations department, and they make this announcement sound like a damn funeral elegy. We need something bright and cheerful. We need something we can sell. Reschedule my Wednesday massage. I have urgent matters to attend to off-site. From Sophia, Chairman, I've made inquiries and confirmed that we have plenty of food, real food, stored away from the inter-colony trade. The nutritional profile of food produced within Halcyon has continued to decline. Soon people are going to start feeling hungry, no matter how much they eat. Unfortunately, it's gotten too expensive to continue buying from even the closest colonies. But what we have will sustain Byzantium and a minimal workforce for the foreseeable future. Subject to other corporations. Chairman, the heads of the other 9 corporations are up in arms about their shares again. As head of UDL, you can overrule them easily, but I thought you should know they're at it again. Percival. What's he got here? Purple berry munch. Oh, this is a cool view. So you can look down on all the peons. Bye, Percival. Wait, where am I supposed to go? I did everything in there, didn't I? Yeah, it must be down there somewhere. Well, I guess we go back and tell Minister Clark that we sent the message, and hopefully Clark's not a dipshit. Probably should go talk to him first, if that's an opportunity. I have to look at the journal thing. Because I have a feeling once we get the dimethyl sulfoxide, I don't think they're going to let us leave peacefully. Oh, maybe they want that because they want to freeze a bunch of people. And Dr. Wells is like, he wants to use that when it comes to helping people unfreeze correctly. Oh, I guess we don't have to go meet Minister Clark again. From what you've learned, the dimethyl sulfoxide is at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale, along with whatever the chairman is working on. It'd be funny if the chairman was working on a TV show with the Sprats that scientist guy was from earlier. Days of Our Lives with Sprats. That poster there, though, propaganda kind of ended up being right about the philosophists, or fists. Is that our ship?
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver. Don't let the guards hear you asking questions. Or peeking in the back.
I'll peek where I want. It looks like he's got a derpy face in that. Derp. Is he toasting? Or is that the groundbreaker? That looks like our ship right there, though.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out in the city. That woman from downstairs is still in the cafeteria.
Ooh, not that
That
woman.
scientist? The one who's been hounding the clerks? Ooh, gives me the shudders, too.
They're all pretty unpleasant. What do you think they actually do down there?
Oh, that was my shroud kicking in. So I looked disguised there.
Badge one of them had dropped and went down to return it. Never saw her again.
If you're gonna get in here and shut the door. Welcome to Human Resources Portal for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Humans are our fourth most important resource of the Ministry. If you have a complaint about anything work-related, write it here. View employee complaints from Carolyn Endicott. Finally taking action. Theodore Isaacs keeps eating my purple berry lunches. I know that sprat-toothed little snot is the one doing it. That was a waste of hacking resources.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
I don't care if you're a brain surgeon. If you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Worth a try. You'd be surprised how often that works.
Like I said, X-36 clearance only beyond this point.
How's this for clearance? We're going to show him the chairman's card.
I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
Let me through right now, or your official record won't be fit for polishing floors.
What?
Waste my time and I'll bury you so deep in citations you'll die in paper cuts before you ever No, this one. People like me never repeat themselves. I think that's more like the people who are full of themselves here.
Oh no. You must be from Chairman Rockwell's office. I'm so sorry. No one told me you were coming. Please, go on through. And let's forget this misunderstanding, huh?
Yes, let's.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
I don't think I want to pick that door with everybody around it. What's up, nerds? Yeah, I almost used the other one, but then I thought, no, wait, that's how the snotty people would talk. I'm like, we're trapped in here! We're trapped! They're like, Elwood, look over here. Oh, yep. Woo! There's no way we look like we belong there. We belong. Clean and goop. Oh shit. Oh shit. That little bar at the bottom is our shroud disguise. I don't even know where we're going down here. I don't even know if we should be down here. I wasn't following the green marker. Fuck, there's a guard right there. He can see us. As long as he doesn't get too close, he won't recognize us.
Let the record show that subject 23K's cause of death is cerebrovascular incident brought about by a ruptured aneurysm.
That's an 86% failure rate for this batch. I think we can safely move on to the next.
And I had such high hopes for this one.
Wait, are these the people they're trying to genetically change so they can eat the food?
Yeah. They could have ended up like those poor bastards in containment.
Maybe the experiments have continued. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Entering quiet mode.
Fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Is that the lab we were just in? Oh, I want to check that computer. How do I reset my shroud thing, though? Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Remember, Ministry terminals are to be used for whatever. All subjects have perished undergoing multiple hibernation cycles. Oh, they're trying to get them to hibernate? Massive cranial hemorrhage, intestinal rupture, lab technician accidentally shorted hibernation chamber, subject electrocuted, pulmonary edema. Interesting. So that... Hi, I'm just crawling on the floor as you do.
Thought I saw something.
Nope, you didn't see anything.
No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm gonna need to see some identification.
Dr. Endicott can vouch for me.
Let me guess. She's still holding the catch-up packet incident over Holt's head, right?
Yes.
We've talked to her before. She can't keep letting her special friends down here.
Hey, I'm extra special.
Just get out of here. I don't want to catch you hanging around.
Alright.
Soldier.
Don't talk to me. Fuck it. I wish I could turn the shroud thing off. Don't mind me, just crawling on the ground. You know what? There's only one normal thing a scientist here would do. Just one. Just a little. I did it! Hi. Ellie? Oh, you look like you're disguised too. We all look like we're disguised. Well, Sam doesn't. Uh-oh. Where's the dimethyl? Oh, there we go. Welcome to the Human Experimentation Station of the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Human testing is a required step of any new product. Let's transfer the dimethyl sulfoxide to a canister. This procedure may result in invalidation of experimental results and death of human test subjects. Let's see further information first. Sudden withdrawal from dimethyl sulfoxide is highly lethal and will result in the cancellation of any in-progress experiments. Experimental integrity and test subject vitality can be maintained at leaving a 73% dimethyl concentration. Let's see the experiment details before we do that. Experimental authorization, Rockwell Charles. Objective to repeatedly revive human subjects from extended hibernation without causing the death of a human subject and the loss of associated productivity. I hope Dr. Wells isn't working for them. So do we take it all and kill people? Or do we just be the good guy and take some? Let's take some. Proceeding to withdraw the maximum non-lethal quality of chemicals from the experiment. Calibrating sensors. Checking dimethyl sulfoxide levels. Transferring to canister. The addition of dimethyl sulfoxide to the current round of tests has resulted in some improvements. Subjects are showing improved circulation and increased neural activity. However, our formula is still missing something. We're still unable to fully revive subjects from long-term hibernation, and removing their supply of dimethyl sulfoxide results in their rather excruciating death. The problem is compounded when we consider reviving and freezing subjects multiple times over their lives. To make matters worse, we've had a hard time securing additional dimethyl sulfoxide. We may have to do with this batch. Hey, I left you all enough to hopefully live. All right, let's get out of here, crew. So gonna recognize us. Oh, whew. Phineas can't be here. Could he? Okay, no, that's just a door. Would be a shame if somebody stole your dimethyl sulfoxide. Gotta go. Hopefully that'll give us cover to get out of here too, because we didn't steal all of it. We only took about 26%. Hopefully that is enough to satisfy Phineas. Just going for a wonderful jog. Didn't do anything bad. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the long-term solution is. And like, why has Rockwell been preventing people from getting Earth messages, or why has Earth only been talking to Rockwell?
You, sir, are
Spacer's Choice Dehydrated Water Tablets. Just add air. Now available in carbonated.
I mean, so far the two options they've had is, I think it was Endicott who had the very failed thing to genetically manipulate people so that they could digest the food here, which failed. And then now they're planning to just freeze and unfreeze people, which they're having a hard time with. Dr. Wells better not screw us over, though. If we give him the solution on how to do that, because he said he wanted the stuff to use it to unfreeze our friends. I hope he's not working for the board to help them solve it. Ah, good old ship, sweet ship. Ada, did you miss me? Playing this too makes me think I ought to get Star Citizen out again before too long. I think they have their free week this week.
Pick up any more strays while you were out? I suppose if the crew's quarters fill up, we could hang hammocks in the cargo hold.
We technically have 2 free, we have 2 free bed spots. One of them I don't think we're going to fill.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
Who?
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
Ho, ha, ho. You mean stumbling around the colony pretending to know what I'm doing?
I think you're being modest. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. You walked through Edgewater and in your wake transformed it from a loyal company town to a haven for dissidents. I'm actually a little impressed. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
The Edgewater thing, that's what we meant to do. You almost sound like you improve.
Not always. For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your wake. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony.
Wait, how do you know I'm from the Hope?
You haven't exactly been keeping it a secret. We raised security on the Hope after Wells broke in. As for discovering the identity of the missing colonist, all we had to do was scan the passenger manifest.
I'm sure you didn't bring me all this way just to flatter me. You didn't bring me anywhere, but okay.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
Is it Felix? How did you find my ship?
There's exactly one vessel in all of Byzantium that looks like it dropped out of an Aetherwave drama. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Wait, then I think that was a picture of our ship in that one place. Wanted for what exactly?
He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
You want me to sell him out?
Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Well, I don't want to sell him out. Let's get out of here, Ada. Do you have anything to say about it?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? I'll be here.
All right, let's go see the doc.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
I don't see any reason for us to turn in the doctor. Yeah, she should have offered us more. We could have asked something else that might have led to the bribe thing, but she should have at least thrown it out there. I'm not going to work for free for someone I don't know. I probably wouldn't do it anyway because I like the doctor. They're like, he's insane. That's all right. I'm used to it. We get along. He's fun. Unlike Rockwell, who seems to be an asshole. I don't remember if we brought Ellie in here before or not.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Forget about chemicals for a second. The colony is on the verge of collapse, Doctor.
What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working lamps can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion.
It's not slouching.
Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation.
Gets worse. The chairman plans on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
I found your chemicals in the ministry. They were testing them on humans.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
These are all the chemicals I could get, Doctor. Any more, I would have killed the subjects.
Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, damn. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
I'm not okay with that. We need to think about this, Doctor. Come on, there's got to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head.
We can do that.
Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
I like the idea of a corporate hostile takeover. We'll form a shell company in Edgewater, now that we have friends there, and then we'll use Sanjar to forge some documents for us. We'll secretly start using these holding companies to buy up stock until we own enough. Hey, some guy. The Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power from the Unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy.
even to me.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Isn't it wonderful?
Experimental methods for killing noxious life forms are not covered under this unit's limited liability agreement.
Well said, whatever you are. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
I wish we could have got them all. Wait, I've got some questions.
Certainly. How can I help?
Should I expect any resistance?
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
Just so we're clear, you know skip drives aren't supposed to be used like this, right?
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly. That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I don't want to crash the Hope into an asteroid and have all my friends and compatriots that we came over with just shot out into space as icicles. People aren't going to notice a gigantic colony ship slamming into the rings of Terra 2?
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
I like that. No more questions. I'm ready, Doc.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
It is pretty much the Picard maneuver someone's shooting at us. The adjutant asked me to plant a tracking signal in your lab, but I ain't doing it, Doc.
You absolutely should.
What? I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
Sarcasm, the last refuge of the witless. The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time.
You're the doc, Doc. Okay, I'll take care of it.
Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses.
Wait, do you have like a fully functioning Death Star? I wanted to talk about the Hope a moment.
Certainly. How can I help?
Wait, we already talked about it. Let's upgrade a second. I'm going to save this a moment before I do this, because sometimes I get button happy in a game, and the last thing I want to do is accidentally send the real code that gives away where he is. Send corrupted tracking signal.
That should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
All right, Doc. I'm off to try not to kill all my friends. Man, isn't he going to be disappointed if he finds out the Hope was really just a beer bus? We're just on a pub crawl. We're not really the brightest of humanity. We were just rich, drunk people. I'll be back in just a quick second. Looking ever the gentleman. Oh, walking into a wall.
Captain, I hope you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony.
Byzantium's a big place.
Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Adjutant Akande has ended her call. Rather rudely, if I might say, considering she didn't sign off. Will there be anything else, Captain?
I bet it's a trap, Ada. I think she was saying something about hoping the doctor didn't rope us into something.
Captain. How can I be of assistance? Mm-hmm.
Don't you me? I invented me. We could go talk to the adjutant, but I think we're going to go try and help our friends. Let's go to the Hope.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Tell me about the Hope, Ada.
The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold.
All right, let's do this thing.
Sending a corrupted tracking signal to the board was quite clever, if I might say, Captain.
I wish I could take credit for it. That was the doctor's idea. Oh, I haven't used my science weapon yet today. The one where, what is it? Colgate's Nemesis or whatever it says. The Hope. That was the other picture then. I thought the other picture, because remember there were two ships when we were in the Halcyon place. One was a ship that looked like ours, and one was like this. I thought it was the Groundbreaker, but I think it was the Hope. This is our character's home, or was our character's home for 70 years. Patch route and auxiliary, whatever. Let's patch it. Patch is now being rerouted from docking bay. Reactor is now in auxiliary power mode. The reactor is in auxiliary mode, firing and now operational. Life support, engines, navigation, comms, security. Engines are way... everything's way overdue. And the microwave short-circuited after some idiot left his fork on his plate. His clock stopped working. Not the microwave. Storage bays are mostly still full and functioning.
Let's hope we don't have to run in a hurry.
But it's not like they're going to become zombies. What the fuck?
You ought to see Quincy for your assignment.
Why are there people on the ship? I guess the board was doing more than chasing him. The board had actually taken hold of it. Ha, Quincy!
You know, when they posted us here, I told them there wasn't any point. Nobody would be so stupid as to fly to the ass end of the colony for this derelict. Shows how much I know. You've got about 5 seconds to tell me what you're doing here before I make you take a walk outside.
He's wearing the same mustache as we got. I'm not good enough at lie. I can engineering lie. Or I can science lie. This is actually the better lie right here. Because a lie that has an embarrassing part to it, people are more likely to believe because you're not going to want to say embarrassing things. They sent me to extract a few samples from your frozen cargo. It's gross.
Ugh, I don't want to know. You lab coats do the filthiest work. All right. You'll want a uniform so my staff doesn't shoot you on sight. They're a dangerous mix of bored and trigger happy. We've got a few extra in the old badge station to my right. Good luck.
That looks dangerous, leaving those cutters around. This whole starving to death thing isn't all it's cracked up to be. On the upside, the bathrooms are the cleanest they've been since we left port. It's made my job a hell of a lot easier. That's a note by the janitor. Where's the damn armor he was talking about? He said on his right. It's on his right. I didn't see any armor in there. Probably missed it. Bit cartridges. Ooh, we'll take this identity cartridge though. I don't need high society cigarettes. I will pass on that. Shroud activated.
Remember, on company time.
Warning, unauthorized access will result in immediate termination upon your arrival in Halcyon. Well, I don't care if we get fired. Message exchange. Hey, Rez. Yeah? Bored up for a round of torts? Yeah, but I've got bridge duty. Oh, come up. Buzz me in. Sure, don't cheat this time. Listen, it's not cheating if you don't get caught. I'm expecting the deck all the same. Okay, you know what? I'll find Alexi and play with him instead. Well, we just want to cheat. Automated audio transcript. What the fuck? Shh. Sorry, it's hard to be quiet. We'll try. If we get picked up by the computer, we're on record forever. Is that so bad? I've got someone waiting for me in the pods, Alexi. It's a one-trip thing. I have no idea what that's about. Sucks that our guy sucks at picking locks.
I can take a hint.
Just hug the corner. It's not suspicious at all. Not suspicious.
Error. Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself.
Chairman Rockwell? This statement is false.
Error. Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification. Please report to your nearest mechanical engineer.
Everything I say is false.
Error. Paradox prevention has temporarily disabled this unit's auditory processing. Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh, let's hope I could fry its brain like Star Trek style. Does not compute. Everybody in. Come on. Chop chop. Ooh, what's this? Don't ever have enough things to hack anything. Winning on all, yeah, whatever. Status? There are 9,990 pods. Apparently there were 10,000, but we got out. Logs. Pod removal. Occupant Elwood, removed by unknown crew member. That was the doctor who got us out. Unknown. Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Can't think of much worse than moving on your pillow in front of a bunch of strangers.
Destruct code. 1B. 2B. Destruct. Error accessing archives. Available entries. Dear Diary, everyone is running around trying to figure out how we're going to eat, but none of it means anything if I can't keep us on course. It's hell charting 26 years of travel through space. I don't know if I can handle it. It's so much pressure, so many lives. If I get one thing wrong, one smudge, one decimal point off by one miscalculation, we could crash into an asteroid. I keep thinking of the colonists. They just never wake up. Lucky them. Ah, I called you all here because the numbers are... Oh, they're running out of food. I want everyone to interrogate the crew, find out who's not been eating their share, and bring them forward. Perhaps there's hope yet. Mama used to have such a garden. Victory Gardens? I grew up on her tomatoes and lemons and limes. When we left Earth, she was so kind as to share a sample of seeds with me, so that wherever we end up, I might start my own garden. Now, buds grow in hydroponics. This may not be a backyard, but it's something. I remember you every day, Mamo Chica. Now more than ever. Law, help me. It worked. I'm going to hell, but it worked. Now how the fuck do I break the news to the captain? Camp, wanted this on record. Sick of the witch hunt. It's me. I've been eating my rations. Why? Don't need it. Oh, I haven't been eating. Not I have. I don't mind feeling hungry. I need my chief engineer with his full facilities. I'm glad you owned up to this, but start eating your full share. That's an order. All due respect, crap. Or Cap. We're up shit creek. I'm not sure that's an order means a lot right now. It holds weight more than ever, Frank. We need to stay organized. Well, I ain't going to do it. So either shove that shit down my throat yourself, or give my leftovers to someone else. Wow.
Trespasser sighted.
Hi.
Records indicate you have already been identified as non-standard personnel. State your purpose.
Let's use the binary one. Persuade 0111001111.
Error. Binary detected. Binary has been deprecated since the invention of Auntie Cleo's patented tripinary language. Tripinary. More bits for your bits.
Call me old-fashioned, I suppose.
Error. This unit is incapable of making wireless calls. Have a pleasant day.
Let's see, let's route communications through the Unreliable so Ada can hook up to the Hope.
I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Authorized personnel.
Let's see the logs. Begin audio log. Is this thing working? I said begin audio, damn it. This is P. Wells? Let's go with that. Work continues on test subject 112, retrieved from hibernation bay 8. Time of extraction, let's say 2.5 hours ago. Time of death, 6 minutes prior. Explosive cell death, my arch nemesis, haunting my every attempt at reviving a frozen colonist, making a mockery of my procedures. I have tried every combination of every chemical available to me, attempted every variation of every possible thawing procedure, a gradual melt, a flash thaw, extremities first, brain first. Don't know how much more of this I can take. 4 hours of sleep in the last 72. Can still hear their screaming in my nightmares. Test subject 112. Real name Harley Stanton, age 39. Enjoyed singing. I'm sorry, Harley. I couldn't save you. Begin audio log as soon as I say the words begin audio log. What a ridiculously inconvenient program. What happens if I accidentally just say audio log? Don't know why I'm talking to a frozen colonist. You're losing it, Phineas. Focus. Focus. Come on, make the incision. There we go. Excellent. Well, my frigid friend. You disobeyed the moratorium on ingesting food 36 hours prior to hibernation, didn't you? Thank the law for disposable gloves. Steady now. Steady. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Damn slippery scalpel. Who makes these anyway? Spacer's Choice? Alright, I've got no choice. I'm going in. It's about to get violent, I think.
I see you've located the stasis chambers. Which pod were you slumbering in for so long, Captain? The missing one, I take it?
Oh, we've already looked at this.
Can't think of much worse than drooling on your pillow in front of a bunch of strangers.
I forgot we got the bridge card there. Fuck! We're so close, Sam. Can you just break the door? That was weird. Oh wait, we leveled up. Well, let's see, what perk are we gonna get? Ooh, oh I know, we don't ever do melee damage. Ooh, detection radius of enemies goes down. That would be very useful now. Why is there a star over the journal? Is that a marauder? No, that's a crew member.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed? No? That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
Alas, Mamo Chica, I've failed. The tomatoes die on their stalks. Something must be wrong with the soil. We have a month of rations. The crew talks of cannibalism. My Wilhelm fights to bolster off their... Let's see, starvation. I told Frank we'd have to eat about a third of the colonists in order to survive our journey? When we still had rations, that seemed impossibly unjust. Tens of thousands of innocent people to save 24. Now I'm not sure. The crew thought about eating the frozen people? We're not TV dinners. Attention all crew. I don't know who let Frank Nuld out of his cell, but now he's an enemy of the ship. Anyone in league with him will be imprisoned for the duration of our journey. Anyone caught tampering with the cold storage pods will be frozen. Upon our arrival in Halcyon, you will be turned into the authorities. I am locking off the cold storage bays. Frank, if you can hear me, there's still time to turn yourself in, please. See the legs? No one's gonna have legs? Resi, can you get us off of Halcyon? I've been working on it. Can you get us there? I have to, Captain. Good. Meet me on the bridge. We'll make our last stand here. Wait, what about Donna? She won't be joining us. What the hell? What happened? I'll fill you in when I get there. Hurry. Okay, fuck. I can't believe this is happening.
Can we talk?
Ellie, this is not the moment. I'm processing that these people, some of the crew members saved our lives because the other crew members wanted to eat us. It better not be about your parents and your teen angst.
So we're really gonna do this? I've seen lots of crazy, Captain, but Phineas is in a class of his own. Do you really think he knows what he's doing? Sending us to skip the Hope into Terra-2's orbit right under the board's nose?
That was my idea. I trust Phineas.
Something tells me you're the first person to ever utter those words, Captain. I think this whole plan's insane, but it'll make a good story, you know, if we survive. Speaking of, I get that Phineas thinks he's saving the colony, but what about you? Why risk your neck on this crazy scheme?
The people of Halcyon deserve a chance. Not that I care about them, but I do about the colonists on the Hope.
Coming from anyone else, that would sound like a line from one of those Odeon Pictures movies, but I think you really mean it. Still, all this depends on the other Hope colonists. Are they gonna pull us out of the shit? Or are we all just gonna leave a bigger, uglier stain on this corner of the galaxy?
Just don't try and eat them. I don't know. If they're half as capable as I am, we'll be in good hands, right? They're all gonna be criminals and shooting shit up.
This is why I like you, Captain. Well, whenever you're ready to do this, I'm with you. Anything else?
Wait, you're a doctor too? Oh, now I have two doctors. All right, let's go. Do you have anything you want to talk about, Sam?
Every SAM unit comes lean, mean, and ready to clean.
That's what I love hearing. Good work, Sam.
Thank you, customer. SAM, merciless on germs.
Hopefully none of the guards hears this conversation in here. Oh! Ah. Wait, what the fuck is up here? Some weird sleeping area.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Once we switch that thing on, we can get out of here, right?
It's been going, I don't know. This is where like the captain and them maybe made their last stand? Because didn't they say something about coming up here? Status, view bridge status. Let's look at the status first. Power auxiliary. Logs. Open the fucking door, Will. No, you're killing us. Better you than the colonists. This is idiotic. If we don't keep the ship afloat, they'll die anyway. Unnecessary to risk. Resi's plotting our course. The ship will fly true. You're gambling with hundreds of thousands of people's lives. And you're handpicking which fuel you'll consume in your hungry madness. Damn it, Alexi. Find me a fucking drill. So Hunt was the one that saved us. Captain, you hear that? Captain, you hear that? Hear what? The drill stopped. Maybe they're taking a break. Maybe it broke. Maybe they're trying to get into cold storage. If they get through before they starve, they'll outlast us. Keep working, Resi. I'll take care of it. I think I'm the only one left. I don't know what Captain Hunt did down there, but he hasn't come back, and they haven't used the drill, and I'm done. The course is set. I'm down to my last day of food, and I don't want to die like Donna did. Fly true, Hope. So some of the crew gave their lives so that the other 10,000 colonists could survive. Patch 803.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
You think I'm doing the right thing, Ada?
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up.
Beef.
Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
I've made stupider decisions with less of a chance of succeeding and failed miserably. Let's skip the Hope.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Just aim it at Edgewater. Skip the Hope to Terra 2.
Jump starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Should we do it ourselves? No, we'll have Ada do it. Do it. Oh, no. I'm skipping it myself.
I wouldn't advise that, Captain.
In case I don't get another chance to say it, it's been interesting, Captain.
I know what I'm doing. Check this shit out.
All right. It is in your hands now, Captain. I trust you, in so much as my presets allow.
ADN, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years? On a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Oh, shit. My friends aren't going to be space tacos. The ship is full of guards, though.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Was that an attempt at humor, Doctor? Certain levels of drollness are difficult for me to discern.
You think they got his location? We sent out the false signal. Fuck. Gotta go. Love you.
I don't recognize you. Are you new here?
She probably shouldn't be talking to me. I'm much too cool for you. Corporate doesn't like us socializing on duty.
I'm just trying to make sure you belong here.
I belong wherever I want. I was transferred here by HHC, and I'm just looking out for you.
Yeah, you're definitely new here. Keep your hands to yourself.
Put my hands where I want. Oh, wait, I gotta hit this. I don't think that's the way I need to go. look at me.
What was it? Hold it right there!
Nope.
Something's not right.
It worked. I just said no and he stopped following me. I guess that's all you gotta use with the guards. Where I said no, don't know how to counter that. It'd be ironic and sad, I guess, at the end if they hold 8R guy now. Nyoka, please don't be drunk. There's a chance we might actually need you for something.
Captain, I am receiving a transmission from Dr. Wells. Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the Lord you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance? I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
I do what I want, Ada. Yes, dock us with the doctor's lab.
We have successfully
doc.
arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
We gotta save him because he's the only one who knows how to do this stuff. I don't want to have to get a job for Sanjar at the end. Nothing against Sanjar. Where the hell is everybody? How old was that message? Hey, Corporate Commando! Eat a dick!
Sterling is this unit's middle name.
Ah, there's more of them! Stop! You're rude! Almost dead! Force pigs, defend me!
Who's ready for more?
Oh, I'm shot Sam. Having been shocked too many times, you become sensitive to shocks. We will reject that. We have plenty of perks. Did you leave a note? Universal Defense Logistics official arrest receipt. As per official arrest protocol outlined in the Defense Logistics incarceration document, the individual who has been detained at this location must appear in official Halcyon court at the appointed date and time with this paperwork in order to register that they indeed properly arrested for crimes listed under their names. Failure to appear at the appointed date and time with this paperwork will result in additional late fees and rescheduling of the prisoner's appointed incarceration registration date. Failure to appear at subsequent court dates may incur additional fees. Halcyon Court is not responsible for missed appointments that are a consequence of being held within a locked cell or other high security containment location. Please note that this is the only copy of the receipt you will receive and it is your responsibility to have it with you when you appear for a registration session. You spent over 4 decades in space with nothing but the technology of this little chamber keeping you alive. The rest of your fellow colonists are still trapped in similar chambers waiting for you to restore them. My little home. Doctor? How do I get back there? Oh, it's open. We're going to hack this system. If you're seeing the screen, I, Phineas Wells, have been pernicilously kidnapped and very probably incarcerated by the perfidious and cowardly government of Halcyon in the prison fortress of Tartarus. If I have not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this terminal will find a way to finish my work or rescue me, preferably the latter. This screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the ether. If this is Elwood, I prepared an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. Let's see his personnel files. The Hope made it to the Halcyon after all, 25 years too late. The board doesn't know what to do with an entire ship full of frozen colonists, so naturally they're going to leave them there. Corporate tells us revival is impossible. They've tried absolutely nothing, and apparently they're all out of options. Balderdash! Cellular regeneration after long-term hibernation is really just a question of thermodynamics. I'm quite confident I can find a way to revive the Hope's colonists if only corporate would authorize my requests. Frankly, I don't see why I need the permission of my employers to conduct experiments in the name of scientific advancement. What nonsense! Did Newton beg permission from his employers before discovering the 3 laws of motion? Genius is not beholden to the vicissitudes of bureaucracy. Besides, the Hope has a cargo of hundreds of thousands of colonists. The board practically expects a few to go missing. 113 seconds. New record. Most of my subjects last 93 seconds, on average, before total cellular liquefaction reduces them to several gallons, not ships, of organic soup. 3 degrees above freezing temperature. 113 seconds of screaming. This subject was stronger than the others, but in the end his body failed to survive the revival process. He was my 12th subject to die. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. Strictly speaking, I do know the Hope has hundreds of thousands of colonists. I've only experimented on 12. How many more experiments before I successfully revive a single subject? 1, 10, 100, 500? Statistically insignificant. If I experimented on one subject every month, I would not make a dent in Hope's population in a lifetime. Can still hear the screaming. Trouble sleeping, trouble concentrating. Psychological toll significant. On to subject 13. Watermelon mush. People mush. I always suspected this would happen. The board finally discovered what I have done and sent their headhunters to track me down, but they'll never find me. They say I'm a murderer, and they're right, I am. I regret what I've done, but I'm not about to turn myself into the board. I'm not going to go begging the board's forgiveness. Only the Hope's colonists can forgive me for what I've done. They're the only people who can set things right, and I'm going to find a way to revive them, no matter how long I have to stay in hiding. I've got my notes with me, I have my equipment, and now I have this lab. It's time to return to work. Let's open the panel. Is the panel in the next room? Let me check the journal a quick second. Search the lab for additional info. Secret compartment. Okay, so the secret compartment is in the next room. I just didn't want to leave and miss it. Oh, he's got a nice view out of his window. Oh, it's a nav key to Tartarus. Because that's where they're going to be holding him. Would it be rude to... I shouldn't probably... Let's just peek in and see what he's got. He's got to expect we're going to peek, right?
How'd you do that so fast?
No, we're not going to take any of his stuff. I was just curious what was in there. Boris pockets. All right, let's go save the doctor. We should write our name somewhere on this, just in case he doesn't come back alive, that this is ours now. I'm sure he would want us to have it. We saw his last will and testament. He said his body goes to the ether. He didn't say anything about the items he owned.
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust from your feet in the entry bay. Thank you. Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Uh-oh.
So, Phineas got himself taken to Tartarus. That's usually a one-way trip.
And here we are, entertaining the notion of busting him out. That's insane. And likely a hell of a lot of fun.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
What's so bad about the labyrinth?
Unit was unable to complete scheduled sanitization service due to the following reason. Locked door.
But since no one ever makes it out, this is all just speculation.
The armed surveillance protocols on a maximum security prison planet are highly sophisticated. As such, escapes are historically quite impossible and deadly. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
We're doing it. Everybody strap in. One of the things I've noticed is, though, when we went on missions and could pick compatriots, companions, there were 2 slots we didn't fill. One of the persons I knew we killed on Edgewater. I wonder who the other person was that we didn't get.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Probably not if we're dead.
Got my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
Command not recognized.
Oh, Sam.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
All right, space nerds. Let's rock and roll. Just gonna enjoy my room one last moment in case I don't come back. I would not want that in my room. Gonna wake up, be half awake, and be like, "Oh my God, it's a Manosaur!" All right, let's go to Tartarus. Tartarus Sauce Planet. It is cool that they let you save right there.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Know anything useful about Tartarus?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
No!
Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain. I would prefer if you returned, though. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Satan runs it?
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
How long will that take? I've got things to do.
I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry-free. Except you. You'll be dead.
Hey, how do I know you're a real officer under the helmet? Show me your biometric ID.
All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die.
Fool.
Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Do we have a friend?
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance?
Do we have a friend from the groundbreaker that came to help?
See you soon, Captain.
Do I have that data cartridge, or do I have to pick it up? I don't see any cartridges lying around. Hopefully that means I automatically have it. That we stole his personnel ID. Tartarus. It really just looks like a fancy greenhouse. We can go in there, it's not really that bad. They're just raising plants. It would make sense. People need food. Especially in this part of the galaxy. See, what Rockwell should have probably done is gone with Soylent Green, right? They have the retirement plan. They should have just turned that into Soylent Green. Then they didn't have to freeze as many people. Where's the other ship in the docking bay? Yeah, they have commercials and jingles for it and everywhere. Everything. Gotta have my Soylent Green. Is that the ship? Looks like an engine. It says Groundbreaker on it right there. Who would be coming here from the Groundbreaker?
The captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardak.
Junlei came to help. I think. Well, so much for stealth.
Classification. Flawlessly finished.
Dump the bodies with the rest of the Take them down.
Hey, Corporate Commander, eat a dick.
Groundbreaker doesn't.
Sanitation and make job.
Mardets are the guards from the Groundbreaker. my friends alone.
Activated.
It's probably dangerous to send Sam around. He might accidentally crush one of our friends.
Area sanitization assessment. The Labyrinth on Tartarus. Task classification. Easy peasy.
Getting in's one thing. Let's just hope we're able to get out again.
Maybe we'll run into the Minotaur down here. He'll be tiny. It was really the Minotaur. I fucked up my armor. I should have repaired it.
Would you like Sam to tidy up this area? Waiting for confirmation command. Confirmation command not received.
Just play it cool. Play it cool, team. Just act like we're supposed to be here. Oops. Jumping into the wall's not gonna help. Transition to the pit. That doesn't sound so bad. I'm sure it'll be great down there. We never did get to take Martin with us, sadly. Almost don't dare go look at who the other companions are. Well, I know the one. I'll be so, like, disappointed if it was Martin. I couldn't get him. That looks dangerous.
Area filth level assessment. Disgusting.
It's like Demolition Man. What's up, fun boys?
Halt. Performing a crime in progress.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
You're nice. Are you talking while on shift, soldier?
Oh, no. Don't tell anyone, please.
Everyone gets one mistake. Just don't do it again.
Whew. Thank you.
Luckily, this corporation is so broken. See you, losers! Ha-ha!
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
Hey, it's Zora! From, the cult planet with Sanjar. All our friends are coming to help us. Don't mind me!
Hold it. Something about you doesn't look right.
Hey, I can't help the way I look, buddy. Don't be rude.
No, I meant your uniform. There's something about it.
I'm sure you have better things to do than worry about my clothes.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Someone seal the door? Doc? Chairman Rockwell?
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. Ah, and the wayward doctor. Are you about done with your escapades? We have faces that need lifting, after all.
These days, I'm more interested in breaking them. Wouldn't mind taking a swing at yours.
And... oh, I had heard you were dragging around a repurposed janitorial mechanical? My staff jokes that it's because you're a walking pile of refuse.
Funny.
Interactive database updated. The unique organic substance labeled Chairman has been classified as filth, imminent for incineration.
Oh, snap!
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
More like Chairman Cockwell. Chairman Rockwell, I presume.
My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man.
Wait, what did you do to him? Please, Phineas would rather die than cooperate.
Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
That crackpot is saving the frozen colonists that you gave up on.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
No.
At least that means someone's recognizing our work.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
You know, the thought honestly hadn't crossed my mind. I'm just trying to help or chase after shiny things I find.
That's because you don't think ahead. Phineas's counterproductive plan doesn't make a lick of sense. We don't need your help.
With your resources and some of the folks on the Hope, we could do a lot.
I'll admit, there's no shortage of talent in the scientists and engineers there. Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
What about Sanjar? Right, son. You just wait here for my orders. I do what I want, when I want. Quit farting, fartbot. You're ruining the moment.
Freedom, asshole!
Yeah, freedom, assholes.
Got a promotion coming. I can feel it. Pathetic.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help.
Sanjar's here.
Get in there and fight.
My boy Sanjar. Did I go on the wrong side?
You new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
Nope. Yeah. Are you talking while on shift?
Oh, no. Don't tell anyone.
Don't look behind you. Everything's fine. Your secret's safe with me. Everything's good. Everything's fine.
Thank you.
No problem.
Something's not right.
job ahead? Consider equipping a pack of Sam's Special Solvent Stain-Out Remover. It's ruthless on residual blood splatter.
You're great, Sam.
Hope you're right about this, Captain.
When have I ever been wrong?
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. You've been working with Dr. Wells from the beginning. When we moved to arrest him, he was prepared. I lost good soldiers in the attempt. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
It's over, Sophia. Stand down.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Sit down?
You have a flair for subtlety. If you'd worked for me, you would have been the greatest fixer Halcyon has ever seen. For all your talents, you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy.
I'm just here for Phineas. Why don't you let him go?
You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. No. Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
Are you talking on the job? You don't understand. The doctor's my friend, and I'm not leaving without him.
Well, that's mostly correct. You're not leaving here at all. I take no pleasure in this, you know. I simply have no other option. Leaving you alive is too great a risk. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye. I mean, wait, what? I'm rescuing Phineas, and I'm going through you if I have to.
I had a feeling you'd say that. This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain. And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically, or something.
Wait, are you challenging me to a battle of the cleaning bots? Sam, your moment is here. Oh, it's the next level cleaning bot. Save it a quick second. His name is Ram. He downloads himself when he wants more of himself. Sam. And Ram. And Ram Jam. This is the moment you were made for, Sam. I guess I need to do that. They automatically saved. I can't hack it! Oh, that's probably a way around. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Great practicing then. Anyone else?
Good job, Sam.
My kind of act.
Clean cycle step
Not
2,
bad, huh?
industrial stain.
That's just pissing him off.
Oh, I couldn't get enough health right there. Actually, the biggest problem here, I don't think, is the RAM unit. It seems to be his friends. Because Sam can knock him down. I'm so glad we brought Sam with us. I should have paid a little more attention to health there. It's his little friends that were the pain in the ass right there. I wonder if our science gun will work on him. He might be immune to it.
Take him down.
Object is soon to be speckless.
Hit him with something bigger. I got him. Can't get past that armor.
His stupid friends.
You appear to be leaking. Clean cycle set to industrial stage.
Come on, attack your friends. Oh my god, there's so many of these things. Oh no, it's sealed. Shit.
Try something stronger. Been practicing this.
Let's try. This is not good. Wake up, friends! Just run for my life. Nope! Nope, 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 nope. Oh shit, oh shit. Problem with the science gun, though, is we gotta stay in one spot to use that. Fight for me! Not a bad idea, though. Come on. Reload! Oh shit, it's right next to me! Reload, reload, reload. Oh shit. Right in the butt. Right in the booty. Ooh, gotta go. Glad I saved all this health stuff that I never used during the whole adventure. Come on, gotta cripple that leg. ran into the wall trying to get us. Oh shit, he's not dead. Oh, where'd he go? Don't worry, Sam. We'll tell him you got him the first time. Let us move up. Guess there's science, maybe our engineering. That science one was a good suggestion, Eccentric. Turn them on each other. Who's got the hibernation key? Does the RAM unit? Oh, yep. I remember there was a Star Trek game for the Super Nintendo, and like in the last world you go into, there's these bad guys you run into and you shoot them, and they have like an object you need on them, but if you leave the room and come back, their bodies despawn. I remember I could not beat that game for the longest time, and I was so mad. It's like I got to like the last world and I can't beat it because I shot the guys and I've never remembered to or thought of searching them. Then my friend Brad, I told about that when I was at school, and he's like, "Oh, you gotta search those guys." I'm like, "Oh, I was that close," and then I went and rented it again so I could beat it. Yeah, let's get prepared here.
Why won't you just die?
Right one. And maintenance job fulfilled.
Oh, that was easier than I thought it might be. Well, I guess we're not going to talk to her now.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
You know. Hey, you know I wouldn't let anything happen to you, Doc.
I know, my friend, I know. And now it's finally over. The board's finished. It's only a matter of time before the entire system slips from their grasp. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Is that sequel bait? Or is there more? Ah, great. I was just about to pop open some drinks to celebrate.
I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious problem on our hands. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway. So there's one less rubber stamp to worry about.
Earth is humanity's home planet, Miss Fenhill. The psychological effects of losing our original home will be devastating. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
I guess we got a lot of work ahead of us. We best get started. Wait, I gotta ask you something, Doc.
Yes, certainly. I'll help however I can.
What do you think happened?
I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horribly wrong. I don't know why Earth's gone silent. I don't even know if Earth exists anymore. We have no connection back to Earth, and return is likely impossible. We're completely alone out here.
How do you know all this?
I heard it from Akande herself. She tried to pressure me into joining her side, you see. Tried to make me realize that all hope is lost, and that we are alone. She was half right. We are alone, and we're going to have to fend for ourselves, because there's no telling what's happened to Earth.
You mentioned a frigate disappearing. I think we read about that at some point, too, in our snooping.
You might have heard of the Earth Directorate's frigate. Half the colony's entire military was on that ship. They were returning to Earth when they vanished without a trace. That was 2 years ago. We haven't heard a word from them since. Whatever happened to Earth likely happened to them.
Maybe they're just like, this part of space sucks. Let's never go there again. You said there haven't been any new messages from Earth? Well, we know that nobody's been getting messages from Earth, except for, supposedly, I thought the corporate board had, but maybe that even wasn't the case.
Yes, Akande mentioned as much. Earth hasn't sent us a single message in 3 years. No one knows
We got
why.
ghosted by Earth.
Akande had kept the truth to herself, perhaps with good reason. Can you imagine what would have happened if word got out? We'd have utter pandemonium.
I might have told people. The relay station near Scylla hasn't picked up any unencrypted messages in 3 years.
Yes, you were the one who reactivated that relay station, weren't you? Any message from Earth would have arrived unencrypted. It's been 3 years since our last message.
Oh.
The board tried using drones to contact Earth. Every one of those drones sent back the same encrypted message. Earth is completely silent.
What the hell was the encrypted message, then? There's something else I know about the other colonists, Phineas.
I wasn't trying to hide the truth from you, but after all you've done, I owe you an explanation. Yes, I experimented on the Hope's colonists. Each of my experiments ended in catastrophic failure. Each of my subjects died in agony. You are my first and only success. I didn't tell you about the others because I didn't want to burden you. My failures are my own to bear, not yours.
You know what? I forgive you, Phineas. Nobody else was going to bring them back. He's the only one that figured out how to bring them back alive. I mean, it's a shame people died, but he did what he could. He maybe is going to save the rest of them.
Thank you. Perhaps in time I'll learn to forgive myself. My apologies. I need to get a hold of myself. We've far more pressing issues to worry about right now. If you have any more questions, ask me. I'll answer as best I can.
I think that's it.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
That's a horrible idea. After all the things we've done? You can count on me. I'll help you revive the other colonists.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support.
People of Edgewater.
We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
Chaos on Tartarus leaves board in disarray. I am the board now. Kind of want to go back and shoot Rockwell in the face.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists: engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. It was said that the first corpse that fed her garden belonged to Reed Thompson. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. Chairman Rockwell served as the public face for the changes in Halcyon to come. Whenever you needed strings pulled or a voice to sell a policy change, Rockwell was only too happy to oblige. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
That was awesome. That was an outstanding game. There's got to be an Outer Worlds too. Like I said before, I hope it's just not an Xbox exclusive. I did like when they were talking about Edgewater, when they're talking about, well, followers of the guy who used to rule were encouraged to leave town. How were they just pushing their dead corpses outside? Because everybody was dead, I think. I don't think there were any survivors. Maybe Earth just quit calling them because they just got annoyed. Oh, I'm so sick of Halcyon. Yeah, let's just not call those guys. Let's call someone else. I remember last year when the new Fallout game got announced, before we knew anything about it, I was like, yeah, and then we learned about it. I was like, no thanks, I'm not getting it. It's such a disappointment. And this has been the polar opposite, where this game was just awesome. Such a blast. Well, I think we're going to head off for the night. Thanks for hanging out. It was a lot of fun just playing this and talking and chatting. Probably next time I stream will probably be Mario XCOM or maybe Pokemons. So have a good night.